Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. So, today is just going to be another weekly update, right? Because that's what I've been doing lately is, just recording the Monday's Ramble sessions. So, I hope y'all had a good week. Mm, we had, I don't even know, a week. We had a normal week. I don't know why my thing is shaking. Hmm. Maybe a train's going by. Not sure. Anywho, I hope you don't notice it too much. The camera shaking is what I mean. So it's going to be a little bit of a journal with me. It's going to be a little bit of clean off the desk. It's going to be, you know, me rambling, of course. So yeah, let me know what you guys did for the week. Um, we did have one thing this week. I had, and I'm going to go ahead and do this, right now with you. That I'll share about my oncology appointment. So these are notepads, and what I do to make them a little bit more sturdy is I glue them together. Okay, just checking the camera. Yep. So I just take them and I just glue them together. We also, yesterday, we went to, well, we had to go to the grocery store, and we also went to, where else did we go? Oh, we went to the Dollar Tree. Of course, I mean, a week. I don't think a week can go by that we don't go to the Dollar Tree. So while we were there, I'll show you what I found, which was pretty cool. So let's get this done, right? And oh, the other thing too, super excited about. I got my July journal done. Yes, it's on the desk somewhere, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, not sure where, but it's here somewhere under the mess and mayhem. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my nose is running again. This is just oy, oy, oy. Okay, so this goes in here. Now I need my book here. Okay. Um so we are going to put this here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Golly day. Mm. Okay, I'm just making a little mark on where exactly I want to put this little notepad. You've got to be kidding me. I'm actually filming this earlier than I normally do, so coincidentally enough, by the time I normally film for you guys, which is a little bit later than what I'm doing now, like all of my sniffling and snurgling is over with. But such is not the case right now. So it'll all be good. It'll all work out. Yeah, so Thursday I had my oncology appointment, and I have to tell you, uh, I was a little bit nervous about it. Why, I don't know. It's just, you get that feeling. And I need my to wipe my nose. I know, gross. I'm sorry. Ugh. So anyhow, yeah, went to the oncology appointment. Apparently, excuse me, again, I have a dodgy lymph node that showed up on my CT scan last week. So this is my where I go for my oncology appointment. And so I didn't see the doctor, which is odd, but anyway, they had me do some more blood work, and then I had like a slight allergic reaction to uh like the what's it called? Like the lidocaine, I guess, that they use. Yeah, so that wasn't fun. Because see, normally I put on like cream lidocaine over my port, and that works really well. And then this time they did a surprise attack and wanted me to have blood work because I have a PET scan coming up this week. And yeah, so when I don't put the lidocaine on my port, they just use this spray stuff. And so she sprayed the heck out of it, and I've been itchy now since. So yeah. Anyway, so I have a grumpy, that's what I did here, a grumpy lymph node. So I'm going to put these on here. Grumpy lymph node. Yeah, I'm just going to put them all to the left side of the page. And yeah, so now, I mean, I guess the good news is, because you should always try to find the good news in things, is that the assistant that helped me that day told me it could just be a reactive node, which means, our bodies are amazing. Um, and the lymph system is part of like our immune system. So if I've had a cold recently, which I have not, unfortunately, I guess in this case, who would ever say that, right? But yeah, he asked if I'd had a cold or whatever, because certain things can trigger your lymph system, and can aggravate them. So yeah, I'm gonna go in. Originally, they had me scheduled like the next day for the PET scan, but then, of course, you have to get authorization and all that jazz. And so I had to reschedule. Whoops, come on now. Work with me, work with me. What is happening here? Okay, let us lift this up and see if we can't put it on properly. All right. So, yeah, so that's the latest on my health. Yeah. Oh, well, metastatic melanoma, the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So any prayers would be appreciated. Yes. That, who knows? Lord could heal me. It could just be, a dodgy lymph node. It doesn't necessarily mean that, that the cancer is back, but, yeah. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. And in keeping with kind of what I was talking about last week, specifically about journaling and what what to journal about. One of y'all had asked me a question that you had a whole bunch of notebooks and you didn't know what to do with them. And I suggested a bunch of different things. And then some of you also suggested a bunch of different things in the comments. And so I really appreciate that. Helping out fellow journalers and all. Yeah, I journal about the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Um, yeah, that's just how I do it, because I journal and document things that are going on in my life, whether they are good, bad, or ugly, right? So this is practically dry. So I'm gonna kind of try to straighten it out on my desk here. And then this is gonna go right into here. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to talk about my grumpy lymph node, and I might go through here and like use, what's it called, like a pink highlighter to highlight this. I'm not really sure. I might go through here and like just draw some lines around here to make it stand out a little bit more. Who knows? Okay, so this page is done. I had these for a little snack that night, and so I turned it into, if I can open it here, a little pocket, right? So in here can go a little pocket. Why it is sticky in there is beyond me. So that's interesting little tidbit. So we'll see. Anyway, so that's how this page turned out. And let me just see. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this was a Thursday the 21st. Thursday the 21st. Yes. Oh, yesterday was my husband's birthday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I have to admit to you guys, I completely forgot. Yes, I did. So in the morning, my kids, what was it? The 21st. And it was a Thursday. Look at that, I think, right? Is that right? Tuesday, 19, 20, 21. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so this was Thursday. Now, where am I going to put this? Okay. And it was Thursday, the what? 19, 20, 21. Okay. I just have to double check because goodness knows, maybe we'll just put it here. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, yeah, yesterday was my husband's birthday and we're sitting there and I was having my coffee and he was like, "Oh, Sissy, that's our daughter. Sissy texted." And I was like, "Oh." And he was like, "Yeah, she's wishing me a happy birthday." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Happy birthday, babe. Oh my heavens to Betsy. We very rarely um celebrate our birthdays on the actual day. You know what I mean? So it's almost like we kind of I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, when we all can get together to celebrate, then that's like when the actual birthday. You know what I mean? So the day can come and go because we know that we're going to get together at a later time or an earlier time to celebrate that person. So anyway, yeah. Oh, I felt bad. But we had a very nice day just together home yesterday because our kids my daughter had a friend and her husband in from town, her best friend. And then my son, he's working nights. So yeah, he's working 7 to 7 at night, 7 in the evening till 7 in the morning. But the good news about that is that we're going to see them today. We're going to see everybody today because one of my husband's aunts are in town. And yeah, I'd really like to see her. She's very special to us and our family. She is among, the favorite of the aunts. And so yeah, we just enjoy her so much. And so we can't wait to see her. And so my daughter and her boyfriend are going to come over. My aunt, of course, is coming over with my in-laws. And then who else? My sister-in-law is coming over. Yeah, so we're going to have like 9 or 10 or 11. I don't know how many people here. So yeah, so that'll be exciting. Yeah. So there's that, talking about my grumpy lymph node, which I hope and pray that it is just a grumpy lymph node and it's not. Oops, this is what I was going to put on it. And it's not some, you know, stupid thing, right? Here's to hoping. Let me see. It is in my mediastinum area, which I got this, and I got this out of this book my sweet daughter-in-law bought me. Right? It goes along the lines of like the antiquarian sticker books, right? Um, yeah, so super cute stickers. So I got this out of it because the mediastinum area is like right in like by your sternum. And so yeah. So we're gonna put this on here. And I am gonna have it go over, but first I need to put some glue on it. So anyway, I had planned this out a little bit differently, but that's okay. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. And then last night, like I don't know if I've told you, I've had such a time being in pain and stuff. I don't know what it is because I'm off all my my chemotherapy. I'm done with that. I'm done with my steroids. It's just very bizarre that I'm still in pain, but today I'm happy to, say that I'm not in too much pain today. So that's cool and nice and I'll take it, right? Okay. So we're going to put this right here. We're going to straighten it. So hopefully, okay, now sorry for the reach. I'm going to get this little doohickey and we're going to stick it on there. If you can hear anything in the background, I don't know if you can or not, but my husband's giving the dog a bath because he smells like a vacuum bag. And so, yeah, we're having company over. Even the dog has to be presentable. Speaking of that, so hilarious, right? My daughter was having her best friend over. And so we had this conversation, right? It was so funny. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, I wish I could put a clip of it in here, but it's a little video clip of companies coming and it's like this man dressed as a housewife kind of thing and he's running all over the house acting like a crazy person, and one of the things he says is, it has to look like no one lives here. And so we've always joked about that because that's kind of how I am, like, when guests come over, like, my husband vacuumed and mopped yesterday. Today, after I get off here and after I talk to my aunt, I'm going to be dusting the house. I'm going to be cleaning both bathrooms, making sure the mirrors are sparkling clean. Where, yeah, all the things, right? All the things, because yeah, you want your house to look like no one lives in it. So my daughter works from 7 to 7 basically, and so she gets home really late. It's like she has time to like get up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, go to bed. That's her life. And unfortunately at this point in time, and so she was asking her boyfriend, could you do this, could you do that, because I'm not going to have the time. And so he was kind of, like, what's the big deal kind of thing. She's like, you don't understand. It was just really funny. So, anyway, so there's the news on that. Okay, so speaking of that, um, or of these right here, this I used, and I don't even know if you could see it. It's kind of dim in here, so, but if I don't know, can you see that? It's glittery. Okay, the pen is glittery. So, this is what I used, and these are some of the things I got at the Dollar Tree. So I did get this little, like, I don't know what it's called, whatever it's called, carrying thing. I don't know. It's like a smaller version of like a cleaning, caddy. That's what it's called, a caddy. And so what I've decided to do, and I haven't got all of it in here yet, is there are certain pens that I use a lot. Like I use highlighters a lot. I use the Sharpie S notes a lot in my journaling. And then these are the pens that I got from the Dollar Tree. So $1.25, and you get how many? For 8. You get 8 of them, right? And they work really well. And so this is these are some other things. So I got this to just keep on my desk because let me just finish a thought here. um, I usually keep my pens like this, right, in a mug, and excuse me. Then I put that said mug up on a shelf, like up there. But me being the lazy bones that I am, I don't want to have to get up and down and up and down and up and down, to get something. Of course, I could always just take the 2 seconds it takes to get the mugs, set them on my desk while I'm working, then simply put them back. Do I do that? No, heck no. Why would I do that? No. So, anyway, I have this now, and I can put the pens that I use most often in here and then have it cluttering up my desk with all the other stuff that clutters up my desk that we talked about a few weeks ago. Yeah, so there you have that. Okay, there you have it. And then I did pick up these two magnetic list pads. Do I need more list pads? Heck to the no. Okay, no, I do not need any more. But I saw them. I don't have them, and so they found their way into my cart, and I just think they're really cute. Things to do now and later. I could always cut this off and, use these separately. So these have, more than one function. And then this one's so cute with the strawberries and they're lined. I love them. So there is that. I need to put those away. Okay, and then this here, I decided I just wanted to share this. I went to an estate sale a couple years ago and I got a whole bunch of these beautiful trims. And so I decided, you know what? I need to start using them. Yeah. And I just thought these colors went really well with the chessman butter cookies. Why? I don't know. So that's what I used. Um, and then, here, yeah, see, this was Thursday, Friday, and then yesterday is when we went and got the pens. So what I did was I took the packaging of the pens and I did a little sample of each of them and then just slipped that little notepad into the packaging and put all the whole packaging into my journal, right? So just put it in there. This I'm going to leave because it's a beautiful piece of art. Just one of the pages I happen to sew into my book. But yeah, I thought this came out super cute. Added a little bit of texture up at the top here. Where'd the other piece go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so cute. And then I did get a little dress from our local supermarket because I like wearing like just like house dresses so that I could just be comfortable. And so there you have that. And so yeah, I need to decorate this page for yesterday, this page for Friday. This is done. I need to do Wednesday. And then guess what, folks? I will then be, I believe, I'm not really sure. I might be caught up in the decoration of my August journal. I don't know. No, maybe not. Nope, I have this page. Yeah. So this, which is actually this and this, we went to Publix this day. So sometimes I choose to decorate the doilies. Sometimes I do not. They're just here as a pretty little part, right? Um, yeah. And on here, I might choose just to put a quote, because for sure and for certain, I don't have a whole lot to say. We went to Publix. That was the excitement for the day. And yeah, so the other page is just going to be primarily used for, we'll just do this, primarily used for, like a quote or something, because it is pretty. The black and white drawings are pretty. Yeah. So that's what I'm probably going to do. Yeah. So I only have, maybe I'll put this down here. Sure. Why not? Okay. There we go. Because, like I said, for sure, I don't have a lot to write about. There's my sweet girl's birthday. Yeah. And then these, I just did these yesterday, I think, or this past week, right? So I just had this in my stash, the Frida little thing. And so yeah, so I just added it here. This was a fun page for me to do. It has like a little flip out. I had these are from Mantra Wellness. This I cut out from Mantra Wellness. This is a notepad that I have. And we did certain things this day, cleaning the house and all that. Yeah, this is when I did my painted envelopes. So I love the way that this page came out. Here's a little sample of my painted envelopes with a quote on it, with a little bed, a pretty bed, my where I'm gonna write my notes, and I had some pistachio ice cream. So yeah, we went to my son's house. I decorated this, that my kids went to Disney World to celebrate their birthdays together because they're only a week apart. And then this is so cute. This is my daughter's boyfriend. So I cut him out. She bought him a new shirt at Old Navy and it was so cute on him. So isn't that funny? He just fits right in there. Yeah, so this book, which is my August book, I am super excited about because I am nearly done with the decorating. So I only have a couple of pages to do. I was really hoping that I was going to be done decorating this book um by this weekend, so it will be all caught up, but it's not. So there you have it. Okay, so let me see. This was my husband's birthday, I think. 21, yeah, 22, 23 was his birthday. And today is this day here. So I will decorate this envelope somehow, probably put something over here. See, and I have all these different things, right? Like I could cut this out, put this here, and put a quote on it. That would be pretty and fun and nice, right? So yeah, I have a few things that I can do. And then we only have, a few more pages. And then we're done. Oh my gosh. And then we're done with August. Is that crazy or what? Good grief. This year is going by so fast. But I'm super thrilled that I am slowly but surely getting caught up in this book. And I'm very, very happy about that. This is what the front looks like. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is one of my painted envelopes. So there we have that. And then let's see what else we have on here. Oh, I wanted to mention this. This, oh, you know what? What happened here? Let me just see here. Okay. I have, guys, I've got piles and piles on here. I debated whether to clean it up because, we have guests coming, but then I thought, eh, you know, why? Why bother? So anyway, this comes from Recreations by Brooke. Her link will be down below. This is her Friday freebie, and I love this big September here and the smaller September. I love all the Septembers. Okay, here's a little bucket list that's so cute. You can put on any of your pages. It's a printable, and so these are the two choices I have chosen for myself for my next journal, which I'm going to be making very shortly. And so if I fold it in half, right, to you know to make my journal, I'm wondering if this September might not look nice, just against the pinks and all of that, because there are pink flowers in within the September. Or I thought I could put it on this one, but I'm not sure if that would kind of get swallowed up. You know what I mean? I can't put it this way because it's too wide. I could use this and just put it down here on the bottom, which is really what I've been doing for most of my, well, except this one I put right in the middle and then I put the year down below. But throughout this particular year, I've not been really decorating the front covers of my book at all. So, yeah, so I'm not really sure how I want this. I could put it this way. I guess it would stand out a little bit. I don't know. You tell me below. Tell me below whether it should go on the green, yellow one. Actually, yeah, this is green, teal, yellow, or the pink, orange, and yellow one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm excited to make another new journal, so that'll be exciting. And then let's see. I have this I need to put away. That I already showed you. And then here I have a stack of, oh my heavens. These are from Mantra Wellness. So I use I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I went through, and showed you the what did I do? I did a magazine harvest. So, yeah, all of these make great little tidbits to put on your page, especially if you don't have a lot to write about, which is in my case. Uh, yeah, because I've told you before, our days consist of, you know, either staying home, going to the doctor, going to the hospital, or going grocery shopping, right? That's what we do. That's our life during this time, which is fine. But like I said, these are really nice put on a tag, to put on your page and just put a simple quote on it. These as well. So yeah, that's what I've been using these for. My little cups for when I either have tea or I have cookies and milk. Always fun. And then here, I don't know. Oh, I must have cut these out for these pictures. I'm not sure. But these are fun backgrounds too. Like if I am sitting and like fussy cutting different things or something like that, I could easily use this on the background of a page. So they're just fun. Harness the happy. I love that. I love that. Love this tree. I will cut that out. Love this stereo, vintage stereo and vintage camera. Coffee. So more of these that are just fun, colorful. Some of these you've seen these before, but and I love the beds. Love the beds. Love this here. Also, what I use these for, I'm fixing to sneeze. Excuse me. Also, what I use these for is for inspiration, because I look at this and I love the simplicity of it. And I think, you know what, I might be able to do that with some paints and, you know, so I do use some of them for inspiration. With you here, there, and everywhere. Little, what does this say? With you here, there, and every little where. Okay. That's cute. I love these bed ones too. They're just fun. Oh, and guess what? Today, yeah, I told you guys. So there's a bunch of other ones there. So I keep this stack close at hand and cut as I go. That's how I do it For this particular stack, I cut as I go while I'm journaling. Um, let's see what else. The other nice thing is that my son, even though he works 7 to 7, like he gets home at 7. I don't know what time he goes back to sleep in the mornings, but um he and his wife and baby butterfly are gonna come over today too. Yes, because I'm sure they want little baby to meet her great aunt. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we love this lady. We love our aunt. And so yeah, we can't wait. So in terms of this, I told you guys that I was going to be working on this. I don't think I worked on it at all this week, but I do have this Chick-fil-A. And when I wonder, oh, it says 8:18. So I went this day when I went, okay. I also had a cardiologist appointment, which went swimmingly as well, because this is the way that I think all doctor's appointments should go, and they just do not for whatever reason. They have to make, it seems to me like doctor's offices have to make it as hard as possible, with exception to my oncologist because they run like a well oiled machine, and so does this office. So I mainly go to her for an echocardiogram once a year and to renew my medication. And so we went in there. The whole visit took like 5 minutes. She said, "Oh, I need an echocardiogram." We were fixing to schedule that. And then my husband said, "Honey, you have echocardiograms every 3 months. Like you just had one." So I told her about it, that I had just had one. And she's like, "Okay, fine. I'll see, have them send the record over and I'll see you next year." Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's how it should be, right? Then I got home because I currently don't have a PCP, called one that is literally 2 minutes from my house on my insurance and everything. Guess when my appointment is? Oh, a wild guess. You will never guess. It is not until January 27th, 2026. Yeah, for a new patient. Crazy. Okay, so I need to put this in here, but anyway, and then put I ought to find another one of those chest, stickers and put it in here for the 21st. Yeah, for my dodgy lymph node. My grumpy. He's grumpy. Let's see if we can't get him fixed up and flying straight, okay? So, there's that. You know what I have not found, however? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's why I didn't find it, because it wasn't here. Okay. I finally finished all of my journal uh of July. Okay. Now you guys tell me, like, I guess maybe I should put a poll or something, but um a lot of you guys really enjoy the journal with me's. You enjoy the I'm sorry, wait. You really enjoy the ramble sessions, and I'm guessing that is because they're on like every Monday at 8 o'clock, you know, in the morning. Yeah, so I upload every morning. You guys know, unless something, happens, and I let you know about it. Generally speaking, you're gonna get a video from me every single Monday. And then you guys seem to enjoy the journal with me. Is what you don't seem to enjoy, oddly enough, is the uh the flip throughs, which I happen to enjoy. So watching other people's flip throughs. Now, do you guys like, would you rather see, and I don't even know if I can do this, folks. I really do not even know. Would you guys rather see a journal, like a chatty journal with me where I explain everything, or one that is just like with music, and I'm just turning the pages, so to speak? Let me know in the comments which you would prefer. I know right now a lot of you are going to say, anything you do, Elizabeth, you do you, and I totally get that. But I do, I do want to post videos that you enjoy watching. So, yeah, let me know about that. The only thing is if you do like what I've noticed, or what I think when I'm watching videos like that, if I'm watching somebody do a voiceless, like non-chatty video, showing their specific pages. Um, and it's not like they have to read everything that's on their page. You know what I'm saying? They could just point out this, that, or whatever and give a little backstory, and I'm good to go. Um, but if you do a voiceless one with just music, there is bound to be someone out there that's going to be like, where do you get your days and dates from? You know, which then would have been explained had it been a chatty video, if you get where I'm going with this, right? So I just want to know your preference. But in this one, I did manage to finish everything. Now, the one thing I did take out of this particular journal was Sweet Lydia's her prompts for the month, just because I just was not able to get to them. So I'm I don't like that, but it's okay. Everything else is all done, and I'm just so thrilled that it's all done all the way up to the end. Yes, I love it. So that I will be showing this as in fact, I have two. I have June and July, I do believe, to do flip throughs on. So I might or might not get to that. Hopefully, I will. Okay, so there's those two. Yep, July and August. So I'm super proud of myself that I was able to get those done. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. My desk is still a mess. That is okay because I don't know. Maybe I hope to work in here a little bit before my guests arrive. So, yeah, we're super excited to see everybody, get everybody in the family together and have some butterfly cuddles and have butterfly meet new people and all of that. So, yeah, it'll be great. Now, I am off to call my aunt and dust my house and clean toilets. So, yes. Anyway, again, prayers would be appreciated for the upcoming pet scan. I have that on this Wednesday. And then the following week, September 4th, I think, is when I see my oncologist. So we'll see what happens. I guess they said I think he said, if it does turn out to be a cancer nodule or something, then they're just going to hit it with radiation, I do believe. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I was praying all night about it. So anyway, so I thank you in advance for your prayers. And yeah, I hope y'all are doing really, really well. I thank you for your time because, well, trust me, I know how precious time is. Yeah, that's all we have is time. And some of us have less time than others. So I really, really appreciate that you choose to spend your important time with me. So I hope that y'all have a great rest of your week and a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.